told me something was troubling you. And now you've got me here, and we're on your bed, and you can tell me everything. What's been annoying you so much? I understand. I understand how difficult this time is for you. It's so hard to go through things sometimes. And to be honest, we don't always know that our friends are going to be there, or we don't always know who our friends actually are, and it can be really tough, and I get that. And I just want you to know that I'll always be here for you, and I'll always support you, and I'll always try my best to look after you as best as I can. I have 4 children, and it can be tough for me sometimes to maybe always be available, but I'm always here in the form of messages, or you can ring me anytime. You know I'm not far away from you, so if you need me for anything, just let me know, and if I can't get back to you immediately, then I will get back to you as soon as I can. So, explain to me what's been going on. Yep. I guess that you'd maybe broken up with your boyfriend, and I noticed on Facebook that you had been writing some things about it, and I was getting a bit worried. But it's okay. It's okay. You know, if you need to cry or anything, you can do that. I totally understand. We've all been there. I know you love him a lot, and I know you're going to miss him a lot. But the thing is, the best advice I can give you from my own personal experience is that if it's not everything you want it to be, then it's not right for you. I learned that myself. I learned that fairly recently. You need your relationship, if it's going to be going anywhere, you need it to be everything that you need it to be. It just doesn't work if he's not giving you what ultimately you need to hear. If he's not supporting you properly, then it's just pointless. There are so many people in the world, and so many people who want to love you right. And if he isn't prepared to do that, then why should you be prepared to stay with him? A lot of people think that, you know, when you make a commitment to someone, that commitment has to last forever. And at the time when you made that commitment, that may have been the case, and you know, you promised to love someone and to look after them, but the fact is they have to do that too, or else that commitment becomes void. And if they're not prepared to look after you the way that you need it in your heart, then, you know, there's no guilt, there's no shame in leaving. If you find someone else who is prepared to do that for you, then why would you give up that opportunity? Why would you continue to live in a way that isn't supportive and, you know, doesn't make your life better, doesn't enrich your life? Why would you do that? You know, I don't understand why people do that. When you're given the opportunity of a better life for you and the people who are important to you, it stands to reason that you would take that opportunity. Basically, you can't please everyone in life. The decisions you make and the way that you react to things, you can't please everyone with those decisions or those reactions. Ultimately, you have to do what is best for you, and you have to sit down and you have to weigh up the reasons why things are best for you and the reasons why you want to do things a certain way. And when you have worked out that those reasons are genuine, and when you make your decision, then you need to stick by it and absolutely disregard anything that anyone says, really, because at the end of the day, a lot of people, they don't matter. They just don't matter. Their opinions don't matter. They don't matter in your life. If you look at your life now, there's maybe like 2 or 3 people in it who actually genuinely really matter. Other people just, they like to have an opinion, they like to condemn you, they like to shoot you down, but when all's said and done, they're not there to bring you up. They're not there when you need them. They're only there to bring you down. They're only there to it's hard to explain. People love to dwell on negatives, and they love to act so much better. It's a defense mechanism because they know that their own life doesn't reflect things, and they maybe would be jealous of the fact that you have the opportunity to do something better with your life. Also, some people just hate to see you happy, and that's the long and short of it. They can't stand it because they want that for themselves, or just because people are mean, they're nasty, they're, I don't know, in my experience, just obviously there are some people who want the best for you, they think the world of you, and they'll do anything to help you. And there are some people who like you and want the best for you, but maybe don't do very much for you, and that's fine. All of those people are fine, but those aren't the opinions that I'm talking about. I'm talking about the opinions of your close family and your closest friends, and if they aren't supportive when they know that you've weighed up a situation, or if they aren't supportive when they really should be, because as your close family and friends, they should be supportive of all your decisions, regardless of whether they like them or not, especially family. I mean, it's much better to support someone whether you agree to what they're doing or not, than write them out of your life if they're your family. Or, you know, maybe the case could be that they never were that supportive in the first place, and when it came to you making this decision, you finally realised how little they actually do for you whenever they couldn't even support you in your time of need, you know. So sometimes to make a break from that is actually productive, because you realise a lot of other things alongside realising this life-changing decision. one way or another, you just have to do what's right for you, and your true friends will follow you. They might not agree, and they can tell you they don't agree, and they don't have to, fully back everything you're doing, but remain supportive and remain there for you. And that's what I'm going to do for you. I'll remain supportive to you. And even when you're struggling, and I can see that you're struggling, I'll still be here, and I'll support you, and I'll just try and make life that little bit easier. And even if I don't fully agree to things that you're doing, I'll let you know that. And if it goes wrong, I'll show you how I let you know that. And that, we'll work through it together, because that's what friends do. You didn't do anything to hurt anyone. You didn't kill anyone. You just decided to change a part of your life that wasn't working and make it better in the only way that you know how. I mean, let's face it, you haven't seen an awful lot of love in your life. A lot of people would claim that they have done things for you when they really haven't. And I know that. I've seen that. I've been your friend for many years. I've seen the way you were treated when you were young. I've seen the way men have treated you when you've been older as a result of what happened when you were younger. I've seen how your mental health issues play a part on that and make it difficult for you to differentiate in a way that other people maybe would find easy. So, I just want you to know that you are loved and you are appreciated, and your children love you, and you do the best for them despite everything, really. And that you're working through a lot of issues that are private and not a lot of people know about. And I think you're brave, and I think you're strong, and I think you've got this. And I know that sometimes it feels like you really don't, and you need a lot of support from outside resources, and you need medication and different things, but you're still fine. You're getting there, and you're using everything that you have, all of the resources that you have, and I think you're doing just fine. I'm really impressed with you, and I'm really impressed with your level of maturity and how you've been able to handle this. And I think your children are a credit to you. I think the way people have acted towards you has been ridiculous, and I think that you will end up the one who's happy and wholesome, and not the one who misses out ultimately. I think you know what you're doing and where you're headed with this. So I'm going to leave it there for now, and just basically reiterate again that I'm always here for you, and that basically you don't have to go through this alone. And I recognize that there are issues and that things need to be worked on, but I really think that you're dealing with this well. So well done. Thanks for listening to what I have to say.